MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Adrian Sampson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First pitch of the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Smoke toward third. Reined in. Odor to first, and Guzman to complete the double play. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Just underway in Arlington. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Danny Salazar, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. That's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. Number 31 for him on the season. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to it.
Batting second.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 55 round trippers on the stat sheet so far this year, so he's a power threat every time he grabs a bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Salazar has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another full count pitch on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Batting third.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
This is line to left. Benintendi is there, and he has it for the out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Gallo stands at first with one out. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 1. Elvis Andrews waits on deck. Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, so we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. One run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So striding forward now, Patrick Wisdom, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the second inning now from Arlington. It's the Rangers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Mookie Betts. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Betts ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Striding in, Steve Pearce, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 289 is the average coming in, with 19 homers and 62 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Set to get his day started, Christian Vasquez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
たびたびおはようございます。いやー、連打で3対2にひっくり返りましたね。やっと2アウトになったんですけど、かなりこう流れが向こうに行ってますな。緊急でブルペン準備中です。急になんか打たれまくってね、1回は全然いけてたんですけど、この回からなんかヒットで、うわー、また打たれた。またもつれてる。この回4失点ですね。
2 outs, man on third,
止まらんくなってきましたよ。
entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia.
なんとかこの回は抑えてほしいんですけど、ちょっとまだブルペンが準備できてなくてね。急になんか打たれ出したから。
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
ちょっとこの先発が捕まってますね。うわー、また打たれた。連打ですね。
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
やたら打ちますな。
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone.
これはちょっとやばいですね。監督の顔色も悪くなってきましたよ。
Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez.
ここでこのマルティネス43本目の男ですね。これはやばいっすな。なんとか抑えた。赤鬼になりましたね。いやー、一挙に7安打打たれましたよ。すごいですね。初回から打ちまくりっすね。
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board. We've got a very close game on our hands now. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
まあでもこのピッチャーならまだ打てそうですけどね。
The 0-2 once more. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Now in the box, Ronald Guzman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Rugnes Odor.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman,
この人もなんやかんやもう
Yeah, this
31
last at
本
bat
で
he
す
hit a
ね。
changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he fouls this
結
one off.
構ホームラン打ちますもんね。打率は低いですけど。
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short out.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tough right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work.
4番じゃないんですよ。2番なんですよね、これ。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
当たればめっちゃ飛びますからね。
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. So striding in, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the first run and try to build that lead as
微
much
妙
as
な
they
判
can
断
moving
です
into the
ね。も
later
うス
innings.
パッと変えるか、もうちょっと引っ張るか。このバッターで様子見ましょうかね。これでももし打たれるようやったらもう、ちょっと考えんとやばいですね。正直まだ3回やからね、もうちょい行ってほしいですよね。
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it
ちょ
again
っとは
on
ね、
1
持
and
ち
2.
直してほしいんですけど、急に乱れましたもん
He'll
ね。
try again 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Wow.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
ああ、やばい。これまた持っていかれたんちゃうか。あっちゃー、打たれましたわ、これ。これはもう残念ながら交代ですな。またもや打たれるとは。
It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Number 31
ちょ
for
っ
him
と
on
こ
the
れ以上
season.
引っ張れ
And
ない。
just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
ああ、回は早いんですけども、早いとしゃあないですね、これ。
Every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
ねえ、こんだけスタミナあるのに変えたくはないんですけど、さすがにちょっともうね、これ以上の失点はやばいんで。
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Nick Gardewine is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
さあ、ここからちょっとピッチャーを続々と投入せんとダメですね。まあ、次がね、ヤンキース3連戦なんで、
In now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Gardewine, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Ball and a strike now.
まだ3回なん
That
ですけ
fastball
ど
must
ね。
have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up, Guzman in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The first baseman, number 25, Steve Pierce.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pierce. He's set, and the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
2 out, nobody on.
早め早めに交代ですな。
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. We played 2.5. 5-2 now, Boston. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Mazara.
さあ、ガンガンまた打たんとね。
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
これはまあ
You
低め
get
です
yourself
ね。
into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Down the first baseline,
Wow.
but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
まあ基本僕はやり直さないんで、まあ、どんだけね、20点取られ
Into
よ
the
うが、
windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch.
30点取ら
Had
れ
to
よう
sit
がやり
back
直
on
す
the
ことはないん
changeup, and he
で、
did a good job to get the bat on that one.
まあそれはそれでもう切り替えてやるんで。
Line drive to
お
center
ー
field.
っと、
Bradley has
感
to
じ
roll
はいいっ
straight
すね、で
back,
もね。
but he has it for the first out.
Good contact
Now
to start out the
right
inning.
fielder,
Thought he might be on base
Hunter.
with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
まあ今のもタイミング的に合ってますからね。
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
もう今まででも一回もやり直ししたことないですけどね。
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1. Good stop. Elvis Andrew.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And quickly, Salazar's in front 0-2. There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. When I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a
great
great
AB.
Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if
シーズン
you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
今日は犠牲フライで1点
Standing
取りま
in,
したね。
Shin-Soo Choo. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Swung on and belted to right by short. This one's deep.
2ランホームラン。35号ですか、ついに。
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
いやー、やっぱこの人は打ちますね、やっぱり。
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it.
大
He
当たり
started
ですね、やっ
salivating
ぱ
when
り。
he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
完璧に持ってきましたよ、この甘く入った球を。ドンピシャですね。これで1点差までなりましたね。
Patrick Wisdom. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the
い
inside.
やー、4番ですか。
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
僕の場合、基本あんまりね、固定でしないんですよ
Swung
ね。
on and missed. 1 and
打
2
率で
now.
決めてるだけ
So
なんで
far in
ね。
this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
まあ、基本、打率が一番いい人を4番にしてるんですよ。そう、ない。
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
For the guy in the
一
mound,
番
this
バ
is
ッ
one
ター
of
が
those
一
innings where
番打率
nothing
が
comes
悪い人
easy.
出してるんで
He's
すよ。
thrown a bunch of pitches, and this
2番
AB
目
hasn't been
が、
any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2番目が2番目に悪い人をやってる
Line
んです。
towards
おー
center
っ
field.
と、これは
Bradley
そのま
will
ま
get
行きまし
there,
た
and he
ね。
puts it away to retire the side. But 2 here in the Rangers
い
half of the
や
inning,
ー、
and
こ
they
の
come
ツ
on
ーラ
this
ンで一気に
2-run
1点
home
差っす
run.
ね。
We're through 3 here in the Lone Star State. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after
なん
striking
かう
out
まい
his
こと
last time
こう
up.
ランナ
He's
ーが
got
出
to
て
put
ド
that
カン
one
っていうのが
behind
多い
him,
ですよね。
especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
さあ、あとはもう中継ぎが頑張ってね、もう失点せんように。
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little
ま
bit
あ、と
earlier
にか
if
くあ
he
と
hopes
1
to be
回勝
catching
て
up to that
ばね、
fastball.
ワイルドカード進出決定なんでね。
Hit in the air to center field. Mazar is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
あ、でもなんかいい感じで、
Ready with the
打
first
順は
pitch.
噛
Here
み
it
合ってますけどね、なんか。
comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
ちょうどまたランナーが溜まってギャロさんに回ったりとか。
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
どうなんでしょうね。
5
でも
runs, 8
長打
hits.
力は
One
ね、
error
見
on
たら
the
そんな
Boston
ないん
line
ですよ。
score. 1-2
な
to
い
the
け
Red
どで
Sox
も不思議
catcher.
とね、ミートすると飛んでいくんですよね。
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Benintendi has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball
1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
4点取ってるっていう効率いいですね。
Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Francisco Cervelli comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Francisco Cervelli.
まあでもなんやかんやともうこの試合入れて4試合でシーズン終わりますからね。次がヤンキース3連戦で終わるんですよ。全日程が。で今日勝てば2位確定なんですよね。まあ優勝はちょっと逃したんですけど。で2位確定プラスワイルドカード進出決定ですね。
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
3位がアスレティックスなんですけど、ゲーム差が4ゲームなんですよね。離れてて。
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
この試合に勝てばもう自動的に試合がないんで、もう3試合しか。で、その時点でもう2位確定ですね。
Hit hard towards center.
よっしゃ。
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
そこがね、嫌なんですけど、まあね、そういう組み合わせになってるから。
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This guy is
最強軍団と戦わなあかんって。超強力打線ですからね。
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
まあでもどっちにしろね、この、まあ今日勝ったとして、ワイルドカード行って、ワイルドカードの相手がこのレッドソックスなんですよ。
Here comes the 1-0.
おー、いった。おー、逆転ツーラン。は？おー、入った。入った。逆転ツーラン。どうなんでしょうね、まあ。見事に逆転ですね、これ。グズマンさんが逆転ツーランを打ちました。
Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. We're both flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
でも今のグズマンさん、9番バッターですからね。
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
だからあんまりもう打順がどうとかは関係ないですね。もうね、打つときは打ちますよね。もう正義のヒーローズグマで、このまた1番バッターの小堂和さんもホームラン打ちますからね。
Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an
なんか誰
interesting
でも一
sequence
発
right
打て
here
る
to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run
打
a heater
順やか
by
ら
him.
結構やりやすいっちゃやりやすいですね。
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
と危ない。
And he tried to hold up that time.
あとはこのボール球の見極めですよ
No
ね。
swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
わお。
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
ああ、これは詰まった。
Nunez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
まあ、いかにあとはそのヤンキース打線を抑えるかですよね。そこが課題ですよね。
Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. He
ギ
lined
ャロ
out
さ
in
んは
his
今日ま
last
だ
trip, so
ノー
looking
ヒ
for
ットなん
better
ですよね。
fortunes here.
Yeah,
まあ
pretty
エラーで
unlucky
出まし
right
たけ
there,
ど。
Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
ああ、なんかそんなんやったような気がしますね。
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
わお、今のも甘かったですね。
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
だからこのギャロさんが打ってなくてもまた他のメンバーが誰かしら打つっていうね。
The 1-2. Fouled away.
もうほんまに打たんときはもう全然打てないですからね。
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
まあでも誰かしらやっぱ打ってくれるから助かるっちゃ助かりますね。
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
ああ、ついに交代です。
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Marcus Walden answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Walden.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this
今
point.
日はならノーヒットっすね。
2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 6-5. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
From the stretch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Pedroia has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle,
いやー、そう言われるとあんま見たことないような、まあおるんかもしれないですけどね。
Again, a 1-2.
あんま見たことないです、それは。日本はちょこちょこいますもんね。
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Line toward the alley in left center. Mazzara slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Mazzara's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
まあ、とりあえずこのバッターで変えましょうかね。ちょっとスタミナが半分になってきてるんでね。色がちょうど黄色くなるんですよね。初めは緑なんですけど、減ってくると黄色くなるんですよ。で最終赤くなってなくなりますからね。
Line drive to center field. Mazzara is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This one remains close. It's 6-5.
いや、肉デコさんじゃないですか。このコメントを昼間からしょっちゅう見てますけど、この野郎って書いて、黄ばみますね。途中から黄ばんでくるんですよ。
And that misses inside 1-0. Bouncing up the middle. Off with the ball is Pedroia. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Nope. 3-0.
歩かしてくれても全然 OK ですからね。
Now the 3-0 offering. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
さっきホームランを打ったシンスーチューさんです。
2-run homer his last time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at bat. That last at bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Andres leads off first with 1 away. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a glove flip for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Rangers lead it 6-5. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Jason Hamill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
もともと先発やってたピッチャーなんですけど、あまりにも悪いんで落としてたんですけど、9月から中継ぎですね。チャベスさんはちょっとね、6点台やから。
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
このメンバーにおらんってことはしたんですよね。
Hit out towards second. Odor has it.
一時期投げては打たれてましたもんね。多分今のメンバーに入ってないと思うんですけど。
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
多分名前はなかったと思いますよ。いないですね、やっぱ。おそらく2軍か3軍によると思います。
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nope. Down and away, ball 1. One out, nobody on. To 1-2 now.
まあ逆にこの調子の悪い先発はもう中継ぎにやってもかもしれないですね、もうね。
This pitch is popped up. Guzman is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
先発やったらね、スタミナが豊富やから、ロングリリーフができるんですよね。
Ready with the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. Three and over.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a four-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Tiro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night.
Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Gallo racing back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
最悪ですわ。なんか嫌な予感したんですよね。
Slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
どうでしたかね。結局この回から投げたはいいんですけど、逆効果でしたね。ちょっと左でいっときましょうか。なんか色がついてますな、これ。何ですか、これ。
C.D. Pelham, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 64.
これでまた左をまた用意しといて。
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
まさかファーボールからツーベース打たれて、そのまま逆転ツーベースですよね。
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up. Guzman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Rangers 6. At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, a strikeout and a line out for him so far.
The third baseman.
また追いつかなダメですな。最終得点が何本なるんでしょうね。
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind it early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
今日打ってんすかね、この人。
Throw over to the bag.
一応打ってますな。
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Wisdom gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Benintendi, and it's gone.
やりましたね。またもや逆転。
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
ちょっと上がりすぎかなとは思ったんですけど、届きましたね。
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
さっきの回打たれてひっくり返ったんですけど、また打ち返しましたね。すごい乱打戦ですね、ほんまに。
Driven nicely into the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department.
で、ここで1番のオドーワさんですね。
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Odor hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
6回で8対7っていうの。
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
これでも歩かしてくれてもいいんですけどね。次ギャロさんなんですよ。
A runner at second, nobody out.
Oh, 進化。
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing line drive. That's going to be trouble.
宇宙さんいった。勝ち越し勝ち越し。さらに追加点。
He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
いやー、小川さんも大当たりですね、今日は。
Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from
あ
our
ー、
camera
今日でも
guys
まだ
as
ノー
well.
ヒットなんですよね、ギャロさんが。
In now, Joey Gallo. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
この野郎ってまた言うてません。
In there, he's in control 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No one out with a runner at second. Two and two.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interesting to see what he goes to.
2-2, here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
ここでドカンとツーランホームランとかね。
The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to the right.
抜ける抜ける抜ける。
Dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
2番3番だけがヒットがないんですけど、ギャロさんはやっと出たんで、あとはこの3番のマザラさんですね。
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0
wow,
now.
あれがボールですか。
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Friendly is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
The batter, number 1. Good stop. Elvis. Andrews.
So next to the plate for Texas, Elvis Andrews.
アンドリュースさんですね。まあ一応ヒットは打ってますね、今日。
First delivery to him on the way.
そう、
had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1. This is line into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases.
3点タイムリーですわ。まあ、シンさんお疲れ様です。
So all three runners are in to score.
また後ほど。いやー、一気に3得点入りましたね。とこに来ましたよ、これ。3点タイムリーツーベース。で、まだ変えないって、これ、なんで変えてないんですよね、これ。
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo, as he rips
さら
it
に
on
セ
the
ンター
ground
返
to
し。
second, and that's through into center field, base hit.
はーい、
And
後
they
ほど。
won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with
なんか
only
全
one away.
然、ピッチャー変えないんですけど、これ。シンスーチューさんもセンター前ですね。
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom.
全く変えないですね。これもう試合捨ててるんですかね、これ。さっきでもピッチャー練習してたんですけどね。一向に変える気配がないんですけど。
The 1-0 is taken strike one.
まあこっちは打てるから全然ありがたいんですけど。
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have two strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
これは引っ掛けた。それか、その間に1点入る。あれ？ベース離れましたか、もしかして。セカンド投げてますけど、カウントが増えてないですよ。エラーっすか、あれ。外れてんのにストライク。この審判も適当ですな。今日出るんですよね。3打数2安打。打線大爆発ですね。
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
気持ちいいぐらい打てるんですけど、なんか。
The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
結構まだボール球が多いんですよね。それにしてもなんでピッチャーを変えないのかがわかんないですね。ピッチャー投げてるんですよね、これ。投げてんのに変えないっていう。謎ですね、これ。しかもこんなにピッチャーを危ない。なんとかバット止まってますけど。
3-2 pitch. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up.
ライト前、ライト前。
Drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base. And they're loaded with one away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
ほんまに変える気なしですね、これ。なんでなんですかね。完全に試合しててますよ。
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself in trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike one. Wow. 2-2 the count. Chu on third, Wisdom on second, Cervelli at first, one gone. A diving effort here as he gets it on. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores.
さらに1点追加。
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Digging in and looking for more. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
抑えろって言っても全然止まらんから変えんとやばいっていうね。
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count is all over the place. One spot.
この後がギャロさんとのね。
8 runs already in this inning. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
しかももう68球投げてる。おー、押し出しじゃないか。15点目。
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
っていうかまだ変えない。
Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He reached on a single last time
ここでドカンと満塁ホームランとかね。難易度がもうますます上がってるんですけどこれ。
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch.
おっとまた押し出し。2者連続押し出し。ケンさんえらいことになってるんですけどこれ打線が大爆発してる。まだまだこれ 入りそうです。しかもピッチャー変えてこないんですよ、これ相手。知らん間に16点になってる。しかもまだワンアウトのままっていう。おっとっとっとっとっとっとっと。おーっと、危ない。もう多分ね、レッドソックスの監督さん試合捨ててますよ、これ。変えないんですよ、ピッチャーを。なぜか。ブルペン練習してるんですけどね。全然変えないっていう、なんでバグなんですかね、これ。点数バグってるな。確かにおかしなってるんですけど、ピッチャーを変えてこないんですよ、これ。いやいや、そんなアホなことないですよ。まさかの大逆転負けとか。打ったー、レフト。これは犠牲フライ、犠牲フライ。17点目入りました。10点差になりましたよ、これ。ようやくでも2アウトですね。ヒット、ホームランとかあんなんばっかで。トリプルプレー。コーラ監督なぜ変えない。わかんないですね。ペンさんがヒットないのでちょっと変えますわ。4番だけがヒットがないっていう。ここはちょっとジュニアさんで。ああ、17得点。しかもまだピッチャー変えないでしょ、これ。おかしいでしょ。80球も投げてるんですよ、この中継ぎピッチャーが。このピッチャーが変わらんからもう、こっちとしては打ちやすくてね。押し出し2回ありましたからね。押し出し2回にヒットで、またホームランで。ああ、やっと終わりました。長い攻撃でしたね、これ。それでも14安打しかしてない。14安打で17得点っていう。すごい試合ですね。これどうなってんすか。うわ、11点入ってる。初めてですよ、この一つの回に11点って。気持ち悪いぐらい入ったんですけど。なんかもう打撃練習状態ですよ。逆にこれコンピューターこれアホみたいに打ってきそうで怖いんですけどね。ちょっと守備だけ変えます。これをライトに変えてセンターにしてギャロさんレフト。あとはそのままで OK ですね。ピッチャーが、まあ、とりあえず、このピッチャーで、点が取られたら変えます。まあ、10点あれば余裕でしょう。10点あってね、ひっくり返ったらえらいことですよ。それにしても、なんであのピッチャーを変えんかったんかっていう謎な行動があるんですよね。自分もこんなやってて初めてですよ。こんな打ちまくってピッチャー変えへんっていう。初めて見ましたね、こんな。
Pedroia behind it a bit as he grounds this one to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
それも怖いですね。ヤンキース戦が怖いんですけど、それ。 次からヤンキース3連戦なんですけど、難易度が上がりまくって打てんくなるっていう。しかも今難易度が栄誉の殿堂になってたと思うんですけど、気持ち悪いぐらい打ちましたね、なんか。ピッチングの方はもう全然ね、ベテランやから、難易度的には少ないですけど。逆にこの打つ方がやばそうですよね、今度。この試合はいいんですけど、今後のヤンキース戦が。
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he misses 2-1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
いやー、まさか、あの回に11点取ってる
Bases
と
are
は。
empty, one man out. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third
ここ
baseline.
まで打たれたら、
When that thing goes whistling
守
into
っ
the
てる人ら
stands,
ももう
you
やる
hope
気なく
someone
なる
brought
で
their
しょう
glove and
ね。
is able to get leather on it.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Mookie Betts is on deck. He
って
loses
いう
him
か、
on
歩かしてどうするんです
ball
か、これ。このピッチャーも
Yeah,
面
the
白い
guy's
です
been
な。
on fire lately, hitting
歩
anything
かす
close.
必要
So
ないの
I
に。
think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out
な
of his
ぜ歩
hands
かす
any
のか。
way that you can.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now this is
よ
hit
っ
not
し
all that
ゃ
hard
ー。
out
こ
to
れは
second.
もう、ま
And
ず
the
ワンアウト
off-balance
を取り
throw
ますわ。
beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
着実にアウトを増やし
Number
ます。
2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Martinez at second with 2 down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
There is a base open here, so
い
the
や
option to
ー、
work
なん
around
か
it
す
is
ごい
there if they want to
試合
go
にな
that
りま
route.
したね、ほんまに。乱打戦から急に一方的になりましたね。
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Drilled right back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ryan Weber comes on to pitch now with better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
73, Ryan Weber, a defensive change for the Red Sox. Now playing center.
Into the box now,
Number
Elvis
3.
Andrus. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
いやー、今日はもうみんな打ちまくってストレス発散してますね。
Here it comes now to Andrus. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Weber, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
そういえばアスレティックスはどうなったんでしょうね。
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number
ま
1.
だ試合やってないんですね。
Now
試合
batting, the
前。
designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the
で
zone
も
there.
こん
Ball
だけ打っ
one.
てもギャロさんはホームラン打ってないんですよね、これね。
One out, nobody on. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Weak roller right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Up next for the Rangers, Patrick Wisdom. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
こんだけ打っててもやっぱ打ってない人もおるんですね。
Asdrubal Cabrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Cabrera.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 18 homers and 59 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well into deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run.
第19号。
So a solo shot here to left center
難易
field.
度上がりま
19th
くっ
home
てるん
run
ですけ
for
ど、
him on the
来ちゃい
season
ました
as
ね。
this lead got even wider.
ついに18点目が。
In now, Francisco Cervelli. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this
今日は
ball game.
大当たりですね。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Rangers on top here, 18-7. Asdrubal Cabrera is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play 3rd now.
Number 14.
Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Jet Bandy is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Jet Bandy.
Secondoね。ああ、ショートもまだあったんですね。これで。
Zach McAllister has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 20, Zach McAllister.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Wow,
and there's a line drive base hit to left field.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. McAllister, playing here in his age 31 season, he was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator is going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jackie Bradley Jr. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Line towards center field.
Yes,
The Shields is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple, and they remain well behind. So stepping in, Ronald Guzman. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Ronald Guzman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The count is 1 and 2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Rugden Odor.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now another 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Ball 4.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Joey.
Digging in to try it again,
Gallo.
Joey Gallo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. On a great school swing there, it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
In for strike two. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
と言ってもあれなんですね。
Morgan Forsythe will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Forsythe.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Delino DeShields.
Delino DeShields.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Center field. Bradley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Morgan Forsythe will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
ゲットボール祭り開催。
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
まあこのままでいいですかね。で、あとショートですね。間違った。いやいやいや、そんなアホなことはないですよ。あったらやばいっすわ、それ。ショート、変えます。
Nolan Fontana is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Now playing shortstop, number 16, Nolan.
He's ready.
Fontana.
Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Forsythe has it in his sights, and that's the first down of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon, right here on the show.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
7点取られた時はやばいな思ったんですけど、まさかその後に大爆発するとはね。
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
3-2, full count. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I
really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. As they look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's 1 for 4. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that is the one that ends it. And the Rangers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
18-7 in this ball game today. The Texas Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. C.D. Pelham wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Marcus Walden takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
でもその裏とかにまたひっくり返されましたからね。で、さらにここで突き放されてね。でもこの後からですよね。じわじわ追いついていって。で、ついには勝ち越しツーランスもね。で、またその裏にまた勝ち越しツーランを打たれるっていう。ツーランじゃなかったんですね。ヒットっすか。で、またその裏に逆転のツーランを打つという。で、そっからもう打線大爆発ですね。ハイライトもカットされてますよ。 で、最後はこの7回にとどめのソロホームランですね。で、最後はこのライトフライですね。いやー、なんやかんや35本、31、19。いやー、打ちまくりっすね、ほんまに。さあ、これで2位確定でしょ珍しくアストロズ3連敗っすか。ここに来て大連敗してますね。珍しいですね。アスレは勝ってますね。これで OK ですね。ワイルドカード進出決定ですわ。これで、レッドソックスとワイルドカードですね。ダイヤモンドはまだ未だに決まってないですね。最後までもつれそうですね、ここも。さあ、じゃあここで終わりますわ。さあ、では、終わります。お疲れ様です。